What's up, guys? How are you all doing? I hope you're doing great today. I know I am, and I am so excited to unbox this um, Dungeons and Dragons AFR Commander Draconic Rage. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get on to it. Okay, so here's the box. We have this oversized print here in foil. um, We have some preview cards in the back. There's a deck box, 100 cards, and then 10 double-sided token cards. So, yeah, let's get it on. Let's open this. Whoop. Nice and clean. Oop, we got the deck box here. And, as usual, we have the tokens, the counters, and then yeah, the what's this, divider. I think that's a divider. Okay, let's put this aside. Okay, so now let's proceed. We have this is the spacer. Yeah. We have the instruction. Is this an instruction guide? Yeah, I think so. Yep. We have the life counter. There you go. Put this here. And this one is the deck. Let's crack the deck. Woo! So excited to do this. Okay. First off, we have the Vrondis Rage of Ancients cardboard. I don't know, card. Again, it's foil. Okay. Next, we have Vrondis himself, the legal playable card. Wow. Enrage. Whenever Vrondis, excuse me, Rage of the Ancients is dealt damage, you may create a 5/4 red and green dragon spirit creature token with when this creature deals damage, sacrifice it. Oh, so it dies, yeah, when it deals damage. Whenever you roll one or more are dice, you may have run this deal 1 damage to itself. So when you dice, when you RD, it deals damage, you create, okay, create the dragon. Next, we have Clouth, Unrivaled Ancient. 4/5 in red and green. Flying Haste. Whenever Clouth Unrivaled Ancient attacks, add X mana. X mana of any combination of colors, where X is the total power of attacking creatures. Whoa, 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 whoa. Super ramp here. We have a super ramp card. Nice one. Spend this mana only to cast spells. Until the end of turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and face. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Nice, this is a nice card. So we have 2 legendary creatures. Okay. Next we have Berserker's Frenzy, 2 and 1, red. Roll 2d20, ignore the lower roll, choose any number of creatures they block this turn if able. Choose which creature blocks this turn and how those creatures block. Okay. I'm gonna set this aside first. Put the rares here so you can see. Let me fix the table first, guys. Okay. All right. So Chaos Dragon, Flying Haste, 1 and 2 red. At the beginning of your combat, on your turn, each player rolls d20. If one or more opponents had the highest result, it can't attack that player. Okay. All right. Maddening Hex, 1 and 2 red. Enchant player. So whenever that player casts a non-creature spell, roll a d6. So dice rollers here. Maddening Hex deals damage to the player equal to the result. Then attach Maddening Hex to another one of your. Okay. It switches targets. Mm-hmm. Uh, uh, I don't know if I'll use this on this deck. Let's see. Vengeful Ancestor. 2 and 2 red. Flying whenever Vengeful Ancestor enters ETBs or attacks. Goad target creature. Whenever goaded target creature attacks, it deals 1 damage to its controller. Okay. Enchant creature. Bag of Tricks. 1 and 1G. Roll a d8. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card with mana value equal to the result. Put that card into the battlefield and then this is kinda I don't know. It really depends on your luck, I guess. What if you roll a 1? Do you have 1 to cast here? I don't know. It says reveal cards from the top of your until you reveal a creature card with mana value equal to the result. The 1 mana. I don't think we have. Oh, yeah, I saw 1, but it's not a creature. Okay. I don't know if I can, include this on this deck. Druid of Purification was this. 3 and 1 green creature 2/3. When Druid of Purification enters ETBs, starting with you, each player may choose an artifact or enchantment you don't control. Destroy each. Oh, okay. So each player starting with me chooses an artifact or an enchantment, right? So I can choose my target, the next player's artifact and enchantment, which I don't control. So I'll choose, and then that player chooses the other players. Oh, so it protects my artifacts and enchantments. Ooh. So your opponents destroy each other's artifacts. This is a nice card. This is a nice card. Wow. This is good. This is actually good. It protects your own enchantments and artifacts, but all the players actually they target each other. This is good. This is a good card. Okay, Indomitable Might, Flash. Okay, 3 and 1 green, +3/+3. Have it assign its okay, 4/4. Even though it's Flash, it's it's like, I don't know. Do you need to pump your creatures here? I mean, your dragons are already pumped. I just want to stick with this with the combo using Vrondis. I don't know. Let's see. Neverwinter Hydra, double X and green. ETBs, roll X d6. It enters with a number of +1/+1 counters on equal to the total of those results. Again, this is by luck. Okay, you might get XD6. Okay, trample. This is, well, this is just a gamble if you play this card. Right? I don't know. Let's see. Wild Endeavor, 4 and 2 green, roll 2d4 and choose 1 result. Create a number of 3/3 green beast creature tokens equal to that result. Then search life for a number of basic land cards equal to the other result. Put them. Okay. 6 ramp and gets you ton of green beast creatures. That's quite okay. It's not the best, but it's okay, I think. Next we have Dragonborn Champion, 2 red and green, trample, 5/3. Whenever a source you control deals 5 or more damage to player, draw a card. Okay, so you're generating 5/4s. So to a player, okay. Then yeah, you have your draw engine here. Clock's Will, we have X, 2 red, 1 green. Instant, choose one. If you control a commander, as you cast a spell, you may choose both. Breathe Flame, Clouds will do X damage to each creature without flying. And your creatures, I think, are all flying except for some. Okay. It's kind of like a board wipe. And then destroy up to X target artifact. Oh, this is nice. This is for 3, and then choose X, destroy X. This is good. For me, this is a good card actually. Next is Wolfgar of Icewind Dale, 3 and 1 red and green, human barbarian. But look at that smile, guys. Look at that smile, right? Does he look like a barbarian to you? Seems like he intentionally posed in front of the camera or the artist, right? Look at those pearly whites, guys. Yeah. Okay. So melee. Whenever this creature attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each opponent you attack this combat. Okay. For each opponent. Okay. If a creature you control attacking would cause a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability trigger. Oh, it's like a panharmonicon. A creature panharmonicon. Uh, I don't know. It seems like you can actually, guys. I have the Strixhaven, Adrix, and Nev, Quantum Quandrix, right? So it seems you can build a deck around Wolfgar. I don't see him. Well, maybe he can fit in this deck, but I think you can actually build a deck around this guy. It's much more. You know. Uh, I mean, it's for me. It's better to build a whole deck based from Wolfgar as your commander, not on this deck, right? I don't know. I might be wrong. This is the first time I'm seeing the cards. I just saw this in our local game store. Excuse me. And I've always wanted to build a dragon deck. So I say, what the heck? Let's buy this. With no research at all. I just saw dragons and then that's it. Okay, I just bought it. So this is the first time I'm seeing the cards. So again, maybe this is for a different deck. I don't know. I need to have a playthrough of this first after this video and test it out first, of course. Okay, let's put it here. Okay, this I know. It's Bogarden Hellkite. Okay, it's a 6 and 2 red flash. Yep. When it ETBs, it deals 5 damage divided as you choose among any number of targets. It's quite a hefty. This is big. 8 for 5/5. Yeah, but it's flash. It's flying, but this is quite. I don't know about the ramp, but 8 to cast is 4/5/5 is over the top, man. It's quite huge. Chain reaction, 2 and 2 red. Sorcery. Chain reaction deals X damage to each creature where X is the number of creatures on the battlefield. To each creature where X is the number of creatures. So regardless if it's yours or the... this is another board wipe, right? Total number of creatures. To each creature where X is total number where X is the number of creatures on the battlefield. Yeah, a board wipe right there. Okay, next up we have Demanding Dragon. Is 3 and 2 red. Flying. When Demanding Dragon ETBs, it deals 5 damage to target opponent unless the player sacrifices a creature. Okay, nice. Dragon Master Outcast. It's 1 for 1/1. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 6 or more lands, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. Oh my goodness, for 1/1. This is actually quite nice, right? You just need to put more ramps. That's it. Oh, oh, this is good. This is good. This is quite good. Next, we have Gratuitous Violence. 2 and 3 red. If a creature control would deal damage to permanent. Oh, what's this? Is this a... Oh, I thought it was a damage. It's just a lint, a hair maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So if a creature control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double the damage to that permanent or player instead. What the? So this might work in favor, but it also means that if you deal damage to him, to a permanent or player, it deals you might actually kill this guy, right? So yeah, uh, we need to be careful with this one. This is quite risky, actually. You might actually kill kill your commander. Okay. Next up, Horde Smelter Dragon 4 and 2, flying, pay 3 and 1 red, destroy target artifact. Horde Smelter Dragon gets X plus X until end of turn, where X is that artifact's mana value. So 3 and 1, destroy target artifact. Nice. Nice. This is good, actually. Next is Magma Quake. It's X and 2 red, deals X damage to each creature without flying and each planeswalker. Oh, another board wipe. Nice. Oh, sorry. This goes here. Yeah. And then instant goes here. Okay. Next we got Opportunistic Dragon, 2 and 2 red. Flying, when Opportunistic Dragon and ETBs choose target human or artifact and upon controls. For as long as OD remains on the battlefield, gain control of the permanent. It loses all abilities and it can't attack or block. Okay, another removal, but it's a creature. For 4 and a creature 4/3 flying, not bad. Next one is 3 and 1 Outpost Siege. Enchantment. As this ETBs, choose cons or dragons. Okay. Cons, at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of the library. Until the end of the turn, you may play that card. Dragons, whenever a creature control leaves the battlefield, Outpost Siege deals 1 damage. Ooh, okay. So you generate dragons, right? With this guy. And then if you deal damage with the dragons, with the dragon tokens, creature tokens, it dies at the end of turn. And then whenever it dies, you deal 1 damage to this guy again, and then you produce another token. Nice. Good. It synergizes with the commander. Next up, we have Scourge of Valkas, 2 and 3 red creature dragon flying for 4. Whenever Scourge of Valkas or another dragon enters the battlefield under your control, it deals X damage to any target where X is the number of dragons you control. Any target. Whoa, nice. Gets +1/+0 until the end of turn. Okay. Or any other or another dragon enters the battlefield. Woo! And then you generate tons of tokens using this guy. This is nice. This is a good one. Okay. Next we have Shivan Hellkite, 5 and 2 red. So for a 5/5 flying, pay 2, 1 and 1 red. Shivan Hellkite does 1 damage to any target. Again, it's a spit dragon, so it spits 1 damage here. I don't know if you use that term spits or pings or whatever. Back in the day, we used to say spit 1, spit 2, right? This the blue creature spitters, right? Anyway, yeah, I'm old. Okay, that's for the Shivan Hellkite. Next, we have Skyline Despot, Despot. I don't know how to pronounce this. 5 and 2 red creature dragon flying 5/5. When SD enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you're the monarch, create a 5/5 red dragon. Ooh, hoo, hoo, nice one. This is actually good, and it gets you draws as well, right? Since you're the monarch. Okay, that's good. Next we got Skyship Stalker, 2 and 2 red, flying 3/3. Skyship Stalker gets +1/+0 until the end of turn, gains first strike, and then gains haste. Okay. Okay, for a 3/3 flyer, 4 to cast, pumpables. We have Spirit Flame, 2 and 1 red. When Spirit Flame deals 4 damage to target creature, whenever a dragon ETBs under your control may pay 1. If you do, return Spirit Flame from your graveyard to your hand. Ooh, nice. It's at instant speed for 3, and then 4 damage to target creature. And then you generate dragons, so this just comes back to your hand. Nice one. So we have this as instant. Torian Mauler, 2 and 1 red, shapeshifter, changeling. So this is every creature type. Okay, whenever an opponent casts a spell, we put a plus and plus a counter. I don't 3. I don't think this belongs in the deck. This is not a counter deck. This is like a dragon generation deck or dragon token deck. So let's see, let's see. So next we have Terror of the Mount Velus, 5 and 2 red, 5/5 double strike. When Terror TMV, let's just call it let's call it TMV. When TMV ETBs, creatures you control gain double strike until end of turn. This is actually good, right? I don't know. Thunderbreak Regent, 2 and 2 red, flying for 4. Whenever a dragon you control becomes the target of any spell or ability an opponent controls, Thunderbreak oh, so it blasts lightning bolts your opponent when they target your dragons, right? That's good. That's actually good for 4. This is quite cheap for a cheap to cast for a dragon card, and a 4/4 flying at that. Next one we have War Storm Surge, 5 and 1 red, enchantment. Whenever a creature ETBs under your control, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Yeah. What card was that? Is that Pandemonium, if I'm not mistaken? Is it Pandemonium? It's a Pandemonium-like card, if I'm not mistaken, guys. For 6 mana, it's quite huge, but hey, we're gonna ramp up anyway, right? Oh, we're moving into the green cards. We have Chameleon Colossus, 2 and 2 green, Changeling again, protection from black. Gets +X+X, where X is its power. I don't know again if I can't find any synergy between the other cards for this one. You just pump it up and then it's a dragon. Yeah, it's not even flying, right? So let's see. Let's put the green. Oh, here, picture, right? Next up we have Decree of Savagery, 7 and 2 green. Put 4 +1/+1 on each creature you control. Cycling 6, 4 and 2 green. This okay. When you cycle Decree of Savagery, you may put 4. Again, this is a counter card for 8. For 9. Even though if it's instant speed, but for 9, I don't know. Again, I don't know if this will fit in our combo. Next we have Kindred Summons, 5 and 2 green, instant. Okay, so choose a creature type, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X creature cards of the chosen type. Okay, where X is the number of creatures you control of that type. Put those cards into the battlefield, then shuffle the rest of the reveal cards into. Ooh! So it's a no-brainer. Cast this, you choose dragons. You have a ton of dragons on the battlefield, and then you just reveal X creature cards, and then you play them instantly. You're just gonna, you know, put it on the battlefield. You get free dragons. You know, uh, casting cost of these dragons are not cheap. We have 7, we have 8, we have 9, and then you can just cast. You just can just put them on the battlefield for free. Woohoo! Nice. It's an instant card. Really? Whoa, that's freaking good. Next one we have Return of the Wild Speaker. I have this on my uh, Quantum Quandrix. So yeah, if you, I already know this card. Um, you just draw cards greatest number to the equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures you control, and then non-human creatures you control get +2/+3 until end of turn. Next one is Rishkar's Expertise, 4 and 2 green. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. So it's like this one. You may cast a spell with mana value 5 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. Okay, so you can cast your 5 big dragons, and then you draw cards for 6. It's actually quite good. Okay. Next, oh, it's Shamanic Revelation. I have this one in the other deck also. It's 3 and 2. Draw a card for each creature control. So you have Ferocious. You gain 4 life for each creature controlled with power 4 or greater, which is obviously you have dragons in the deck, right? So it's Atarka World Render next. It's 5 and 1 red, 1 green. For a 6/4. Flying Trample. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, it gains double strike. And then it's trample. sorry. It gains double strike until end of turn. Nice. Creature. Next we have an artifact. It's Dragon's Horde. It's 3. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under your control, put a gold counter on Dragon's Horde. Remove a gold counter, draw a card. Oh, so you add 1 mana of any color. Nice. It's a mana rock with gives you a draw advantage. Next we have a Cinder Glade. Oh, so now we're on the lands. Add 1 or green. ETB Stap unless you control 2 or more basic lands, which you do. This is good. I'll put this here. I'm gonna put this here so you guys can see. Next we have Crucible of the Spirit Dragon. Add 1 colorless. Put a storage counter, and remove X storage counters from Crucible of the Spirit Dragon. Add X mana of any combination of colors, and spend this mana to cast dragon spells. Okay, good. It's a ramp. We have Exotic Orchard. I don't know. Add 1 mana of any color that a land an opponent controls could produce. Okay, to add some variety in your mana. Then we have Game Trail. ETBs reveal a mountain or forest. If you don't, and it enters the battlefield tap. Add 1. Okay, this is also good. Haven of the Spirit Dragon. We have 1 colorless. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast dragon creature spell. Good. This is actually a nice land. It's a good land, right? It adds colorless when you're casting anything but dragon spells. And sacrifice it, return target dragon creature card or Ugin planeswalker card from your graveyard. This is actually great. It's not just good, it's great, especially for this kind of deck. Then we have Mossfire Valley. It's pay 1 and add 2. Okay, simple as that. We have Mossworth Bridge. I have this on my other deck. Basically, it's just add 1 green, ETB Stap, and then you look at the top 4 cards of library, ETB Stap. when you play this card, you look at the top 4 cards of your library, exile 1 face down, and put the rest on the bottom. Then at any time you can pay 1, and you can play the exile card without paying its mana cost. If creatures you control have total power of 10 or greater, which is very, very obvious that you will have 10 or greater uh, power on the board, right? Next, we have Barbarian class. Okay. Gain the next level as a sorcery to add this ability. If you would roll 1 or more dice, instead roll that many dice plus 1 and ignore the lowest roll. Okay. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, target your okay. Creatures you control have haste. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to build this deck on rolling dice. Maybe 1 or 2, but for cards that you roll dice and you leave it to chance, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. We have Earth Cult Elemental, 4 and 2 red. Siege monster. When Earth Cult Elemental ETBs, roll a d20. Each player sacrifices permanent. 10 to 19. Each opponent sacrifices a permanent. 20 each. So it's just a one-time use card, right? It's a one-time. When it ETBs, then that's it. It's just a blocker or an attacker, which is not a dragon but an elemental. Yeah. So I don't know. Let's see. Component pouch 3. Remove a component counter from component pouch. Add 2 mana of different colors. Okay. Roll a d20. Put a component 1 to 9. This is actually good, even though if you roll dice, you deal damage to run this, but you also pump this one up, right? And you just remove 1 and it adds 2 mana. For me, this is actually good. Put a component counter on component pouch. Put 2 component counters. See, this is actually good. This is nice. This is nice. This is a pretty good mana rock, and it's just uncommon, right? Sword of Sword of Ours 2 artifact equipment. Whenever equipped creature attacks, okay, counter again. You put counters. It deals combat damage. Roll a d12. If the result is greater than damage, okay. Again, I'm not sure about this one. Next one is Underdark Rift. Add 1 colorless. Exile or roll a d10. Put target artifact creature or placeholder into its owner's library just beneath the top X cards of that library. Or X is the result. Activate only a sorcery. I might replace this. It's just a meh. Anger. What's this? Oh, is this the anger? Oh yeah. The tiny guy. It's now a big guy, right? The tiny guy became he grew up. So 3 and 1 creature incarnations for the 2/2 haste. As long as this card is in your graveyard and you control a mountain, creatures you control have haste. Nice. So your objective is either discard this card or kill it ASAP or use it as a blocker so it can die. This is a good card. This is a nice card. It's not good. It's great actually. Let me just fix this for you guys. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Wait. Okay. There we go. Next up we have Dragon Lord Servant, which is 2 and 1/3. Dragon spells you cost 1 less to cast. Maybe it's a little bit of help. I don't know. Rile 1. Rile deals 1 damage to target creature you control. That creature gains trample until end of turn. Draw a card. So you just ping. Okay. You ping the commander for 1 and then you produce and then draw a card. Quite nice. Beast Within, I got this in my other deck. Destroy, it's a removal, but it generates a token. It's actually a good removal spell. Colossal Majesty, it's 2 and 1 green. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card. Oh, this is better than the other. What's the? I forgot the other green card. The other, wherein you draw for each creature. For each creature with power 4 or greater, you draw a card. This one, you just draw a card. Okay, if so, you have tons of creatures. You can actually control the burn on your library. I don't know. It adds to the draw. Basically, for 3, it's actually quite good. Okay, here. Cultivate, yeah, I have this one also. So it's 2 and green. Search your library up to 2. Put 1 on your hand, and then put 1 ETB tap. Okay, cultivate. Put it here. So we have explore. You may play additional land this turn. Draw a card. It would be great if this is an enchantment or an artifact, right? It's a sorcery for 2 lands. Let's see. Garruk's Uprising. We have. Oh, sorry. Next up, we have Garruk's Uprising. 2 and 1 green. Enchantment. When it ETBs, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card. Creatures you control have trample. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card, which is actually quite nice. Put it here. Next up, we have Rampant Growth for 1 and 1 green. Search your library for a basic land card. Put that card into the battlefield. Tap. Nice. We have Return to Nature, 1 and 1 green. Choose 1, destroy target artifact. At instant speed, this is good. Destroy target enchantment or exile target card from a graveyard. This is good for, and it's just a common, look, it's common card, right? Savage Ventmaw, 4, 1 red, 1 green. Flying. When Savage Ventmaw attacks, add 6, 3 red, 3 green until end of turn. You don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Whoa, this is quite a ramp. Instant 6. When it attacks, you get 6 mana. And with the other card, you get X mana as well. This is good. This is actually a good ramp. And for 6, it's actually cheap for a 4/4 flyer, right? Next, we have Arcane Signet. We have 2. Yeah, I have this. You know this, guys. Yeah, add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. Yes, it's a mana rock. Commander's Fear, you also know this. Add 1 mana. It's like the Signet, but you can sack it and then you can draw a card. And then Gruul Signet. So red and green for 2. Heirloom Blade. What's this? For 3. Equipment. +3/+1. You may reveal cards when your equipped creature dies. You may reveal cards from top of your library until you reveal a creature card that shares a creature. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library. I don't know. Soul Ring. Every commander deck has to have this one. Soul Ring. It's a given, right? 1 for 2 colorless. Command Tower, again, the same. It's a land that produces colors that your commander is using. We have Desert. Add 1 colorless. Add 1 damage to target attacking creature. Activate only during the end of combat step. Right? Ping your commander. Cruel Turf. ETB. ETB lands. And then you return a land. You add 2. Yeah. Not quite good. Path of Ancestry. Enters the battlefield. Tap. Add 1 mana of any color within your commander's identity. If that was spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type with your commander, scry 1. Okay. Dragon Speaker Shaman, 3 for 2/2. Dragon spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. Now we're talking. Now you need it. I think I am gonna keep this in the deck. It keeps my 6 to cast, 4 to cast. Oh, okay. Then we have lands. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mountains. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 islands. I sorry, 12 mountains and 15 forests. Okay, man, we have this one. We have the dragon token, flying 5/5, and then you have the dragon spirit 5/4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. We have beast tokens as well, a 3/3 beast, and oh, it's a dragon spirit, and then the monarch. Yeah, you get to be the monarch. If the beginning of your end step, draw a card. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, its controller becomes the monarch. And then it's a dragon creature token as well. So I'm gonna be using these tokens, not these ones. Alright. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me in unboxing and reviewing all the cards, or checking out the cards inside this deck. I hope you guys stay safe, and let's see each other when Innistrad Midnight Hunt comes in. I ordered set boosters and much more. So again, I hope you join me guys when we unbox booster packs or booster boxes. Okay, alright guys, thanks again. See you on my next video. Peace.